Good day to you all. I'm going to present on WIZTREE, an application found on Tsurugi Bento. So WIZTREE is a tool designed for analyzing and scanning the space on the hard drive in a way that aims to show the files and folders that are using the most space on a machine. So from the information which it can provide, we can locate and delete files on the hard drives that takes up the valuable space. So we are going to perform a disk scan so that it will give us the space allocation and how the space is utilized. So from our C drive here, we can see that it's 100%, and users are occupying 64.6%. Windows is occupying 15%. Program files 4.7%, 4.1%, and so forth and so forth. So on the other side, we've got some color denotations here showing how space is also distributed. We can see that the file extension with .vhdx hard drive image is occupying 24.8%, which is 53.7 gig. ISO image, the disk images, they are occupying 33.8 gig, which is 15.6%. .vmdk virtual machine disk, it's occupying 13.3%. Application extensions 10%, and so forth and so forth. So that's how, so it can help us to see where our space is being much distributed and how it is taken. We can click the drop down menu, the pull down menu, so that we can see each and every file on the machine, how much space it is taking up. So these are Windows files. You can check on these files, the Intel files, program files, and check all the installed softwares and the space which they are taking up. Then at the bottom here, it's a heat map at the bottom showing also the same space, so it's just a graphical presentation of how space is being distributed. So you can see that this main green color is showing Windows with the file with extension vmdk, so it's occupying 18.5%, and this one is taking up 8 gig. And you can see this one, it's a hypervisor virtual machine where there is Kali Linux, it's taking up 12.7 gig. This one is Kafka server, which is taking about 7 gig. So on these small colors, you can as well see and find how space has been allocated. So you can also right click on it. After you've right clicked, it can show you the files found in that component which you have just right clicked. So in this case, if these files are not, we don't want them, or they are nonsense to us, we can just highlight them all, and then we can delete them. You can delete them, but in this case we need them, so we are not going to delete them, but That's how you can delete all the files which you don't want and sync them by allocation. So if you just point on a file to show you the components which it is taking up, basically that's all what the WIZTREE can do in forensic analysis for decision making. I thank you all.